When communicating about derivatives and trades in particular, we need some language to express length of periods. We use that for constructing sequence of dates, for expressing maturity of trades, how long time there is to expiry or other events. And we have a short language for that we can write down. We could talk about 5 calendar days as one. That would just be in days in the week, including weekends or non-business days or anything. We, we sometimes use that, but more often we talk about business days. So we could talk about 2 business days, and there we would take care of whether there was a weekend or a non-business day. Think of a holiday or some other day where markets are closed. Sometimes we talk in weeks. That may occur. So 4 weeks could be an example. We could also talk in month, 3 months, or a quarter would be the same. Or finally, we could talk in years. So the final example would be 10 years. To fully understand it, we need to dig really deep into the mechanics or the arithmetics of adding dates. Luckily, your Excel sheet or your in-house system will support you in doing that. When we construct a sequence of dates, it is often quite important that we add the different periods to the same anchor date in order to get the right result. So if you think of a timeline like this, and you want to construct some sequence with length 3 months, it makes a big difference whether you add 3 months and then another 3 months, or whether you add 6 months. You might think that is exactly the same, that 2 times 3 months is exactly 6 months. But since we sometimes need to adjust dates or do other things, it can turn out to be different. In particular, think about the cases where the date in the month is 29th, 30th, or 31st. Those are the cases where we can have a bit of a challenge, because the meaning of adding 3 months, if you add 3 months to the last day of the month being a 31st, you can construct an example where you end up on the 30th or the 29th in the month, and then adding another 3 months to that date will be then again 29th day of the month, 3 months later. But adding 6 months to the 31st may turn out to be something different. So what we generally think about is adding, in this case, some number of 3 months using the same anchor date. Actually, we have a name for this anchor date, or this phenomenon. In fact, we say that the day in the month is the anniversary date. That implies that when we add a sequence of dates in this fashion, if possible, all the other dates will have the same day in the month.